What's up, everybody? I just wanted to give you guys an update as to what happened to me. It was definitely, or it has been definitely, an interesting weekend. Um, and I figured everyone's been asking, and so instead of repeating myself, I kind of just thought I'd do the video. Anyways, so I went to my first doctor's appointment in the morning on Friday, and basically I've been having this cough that's been a lingering cough for about a month. So I went to the doctor's appointment. They did some blood work. Amazingly, Kaiser, the blood work, it gets done pretty fast. Takes about an hour. So of course I went to the doctor's appointment before work and ended up going back to work. While at work, it was a half day for us, so we were kind of busy doing stuff at the school, and I didn't get a chance to get to my phone. Anyways, my phone was lit up with phone calls and a couple of messages, and as I was reading a message, I answered the phone, and it was Kaiser, and Kaiser said basically it was necessary for me to check into an emergency room immediately. Uh, Funny thing, it was the words that the lady said was, "You don't have to go by ambulance, but you do need to check yourself into the emergency room immediately." So I left work, told my boss, and headed over to the Kaiser in Clackamas. When I get there, um, I checked in, did some tests, the initial tests, the blood pressure and stuff like that they do. Kind of sat down, waited a while, and basically they said that my blood levels were really low. Basically, excuse me. Basically, my blood levels was about a 5.7 or so, and the normal range for men is about a 14, 15, maybe even 16, uh, depending on your size. So as you can see, my blood level count was super low, and they were looking at me like it was kind of strange for me to be walking, talking, comprehending things. So I kind of just took it as what they said, and then kind of sat down. Okay. Oh, and by the way, so that, which means that my blood was so low that the reason why I had to come in was I probably would have had to had a blood transfusion. So I sat. I'm still waiting there. About an hour goes by. I start doing an X-ray, and then later on did a scan. And again, it continued on for me being there. And then later on at night, I finally got an opportunity to do some other checks and stuff like that, and then finally got the opportunity for my first blood transfusion, and that went on. And then, of course, was waiting for my room because I was being admitted to the hospital. Anyways, identified that there was kind of a mass in my lower abdomen, left abdomen. So there had to been something for me to be losing so much blood, and was kind of identified that the mass in my lower abdomen was probably due to my gastrointestinal tract, where I was bleeding, and so that's where all the blood was going. Anyways, bottom line, the potential was, if that was the case, it was going to be that I had a basically colon cancer. And my dad had it when he was, I believe, like 47 years old. So, what could I do? I just could take what the doctors kind of had said, hope for the best, So, I mean, I wasn't gonna let it get me down. So, just continued on with the night. Anyways, got to my room. This is like close to midnight, and of course they're doing the checks on me and everything. And you know, the idea was to kind of wait until the morning and have one of the doctors talk to me. So that's what I did. Of course, I couldn't even sleep at all that first night, Friday night. So I barely had any sleep, and literally no sleep at all. Again, doctor finally talked to me about maybe 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock the next day, and then basically she confirmed it was colon cancer. So the next steps were for me to get a colonoscopy, and that would have been done on Sunday. So I thought I was going to be able to get home on Saturday and do the colonoscopy and the prep stuff at home and come in to do it, but they just said that they were going to hold me over. So Sunday, Sunday was the colonoscopy, and they put me under. I didn't feel a thing. As soon as I remember putting the mask on for oxygen, and then next thing I know, I wake it up and the nurse is typing on the computer next to me. So, bottom line is we're waiting for the tests results from the colonoscopy. That should take about a couple of days, so maybe like Wednesday, Thursday-ish. But talking to the doctors, they said that they're looking at probably the outcome is to have surgery and then, of course, remove the cancer. So, what a whirlwind. That was my weekend. And to top it off, also, at the same time, then I was identified through my blood work too that I have diabetes. So now I'm changing my lifestyle in terms of eating, making better habits, which is going to be a positive thing anyway. I mean, I'm staying healthy by working out. Now I need to do better on my diet and be more consistent with that. So, you know, the whole thing, even while they said my low blood count was so low, you know, I was healthy, I was fine, I was walking around, and for that's why they wanted to retest me, because I was basically should have been either unconscious or lethargic about my responses and being there at the emergency room. So again, they retested it and stuff like that. You know, bottom line is I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm going to fight it. That was the weekend. And so now you guys all know. You know, bottom line is I think it's positive in the sense that I'm going to get a healthier lifestyle through eating, which has always been, you know, periodically being good, periodically being bad, you know, eating fast foods. I love my fast food stuff, but changes are necessary now, especially having diabetes and having to control my sugar and stuff like that levels. So I look at it all as a positive thing. So I can't tell you how appreciative I've been about everybody with all of your positivity, your warm thoughts, and well wishes. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I love you guys all, and I just want to keep you guys posted. And it's been my journey so far, and I'll keep you guys posted to the rest of it. So next steps again is you know, waiting on the test results of the colonoscopy, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, that's it. So that's in a nutshell.